Hey, family. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? It's Friday. It's Friday, family. But you know what? With Team Effort Network, I don't know whether Wednesdays are our best day of the week, or Fridays are our best day of the week, or Mondays are our best day of the week. I don't know. Pick your choice. Start where you want. We have great days every day of the week in Team Effort Network. But today is Friday, and we call it Freedom Point Friday. And those who know what those points mean, you know what they're leading to. They're leading to your freedom to come and go and choose and do as you please, as you continue to run this race with patience. Welcome, family. This is the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. And this is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, and my business partner, Pastor Del Waste, and I'm excited about our guest speaker today. Can't wait to hear what she has to share. But we're going to open the line right now. Let you introduce yourself and tell us where you're calling in from. The line is open, family. This is the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. I know you're there. I see you. Come on, family. Who's with us this morning? Go right ahead. Introduce yourself.
This is Keith Mosley from Olney, Maryland.
Oh, my goodness. Who is that, Keith?
Yes. How you doing, Pastor?
Hi. I'm doing great, Keith. How are you?
I'm all fired up. I'm real fired up.
Couldn't believe what you saw last night, could you?
Oh, man. It was unbelievable.
Well, welcome aboard. We can't wait to get you going, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Well, come on, family. Who's with us this morning? Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
Good morning, Pastor Denise, Paul Jackson, Frida Jackson, out of Fairmount Heights, Maryland.
Good morning, Mr. Jackson. How are you, sir?
Doing great. Magnificent TTP last night. Always good to be in attendance.
And, you know, folks was getting there early. They started coming in at 6 o'clock. While I was just setting up. They were steadily coming in. An hour early.
Couldn't wait to get there. Had to be in the house.
Had to be in the house. Hi, Frida. Is our dancing machine there?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning. Good morning.
There you go, girl. See that? You made it through this morning, huh?
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who's with us this morning?
This is Linda in Fort Washington.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
Ooh, I'm recovering, but I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Great things are happening every day here at Team Effort Network. Family, y'all stay plugged in. Great things are happening. Good to hear you this morning, Linda.
Yes, ma'am. Good to be here.
Thank
Brooklyn's
you.
in the house. Brooklyn's in the house. Pastor Jay.
Pastor Jay, how you doing? How you doing, Pastor Jay?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you, Pastor. How are you?
I'm doing great. So we had to come to Brooklyn. We had a rep in the house last night. He's looking to come to Brooklyn to bring his guests there. So we have to get some things shaking and baking in Brooklyn, huh?
Amen. I look forward to it.
Yes, sir. We have to make that happen. Well, who else is with us this morning? Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
Don Joseph, building healthy and wealthy lives.
All right, Pastor Joseph. How are you trying to start something this morning, sir? Calling from California.
Victorious.
We're building.
Hey, look, Don Joseph. Let me tell you, Pastor Joseph. Let me say right now. I know Wednesday. I said Barry Apple was on the call. I don't know. Do you and Barry look alike?
Close.
Don Joseph in the house.
One thing for sure. We're building, legends building wealth.
Oh, you guys have a lot in common. Pastor Joe called me on that, but it's Don Joseph family that does the call. For some reason, I keep trying to call him Barry Apple. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I think you can put me in those successful shoes.
Don Joseph, that Don Joseph sound. That's his. Don Joseph.
That's Samantha. Y'all know that's Samantha. I'm Bird, calling from California. How are you, Samantha?
Oh, I'm so good. You know what? But I can't wait to come to y'all TTP because I hear you got the dancing machine. You got a dance machine at the TTP.
We have several dancing machines. We had Frida Jackson was on the floor last night just tearing it up. Olivia came out last night. Olivia came in the door dancing, so we get the music on, so folks are dancing and moving around. Then we got to calm them down and get the presentation going. But the great part about JTP, we'll start ringing that bell. When that bell rings, I mean new business partners just join the board.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Look,
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Thank you, Susan. I mean, you cut off and we got to get this call up and going. I thank you all for dialing in and tuning in each and every day to hear all the great things that happen here in Connected Network. And lives are truly being changed. I'm telling you, family, if you think people are not looking for this, you just get them in front of a presentation. Just get their butts in the seat. I guarantee you they're not going to walk away from this knowing that there's something they have to do. They have to take action to be a part of this great movement that is taking place here with Team at the Network. Well, I'm going to bring on my business partner because we have a great leader on the conference today. But let me bring on my business partner right now, Pastor Del Waif. Are you there, sir? Pastor Del, is there? Unmute if you are there. And if you're not there, you know, I'm going straight to the leader that's going to be with us today. I can't wait to hear her. And you got to get in early, Pastor Del, because, you know, when we start talking, we forget you on the call. Okay, as he's coming in, and I don't know what's going on, but we have a great leader on the call for us today. You heard us mention her yesterday that she would be with us, but she's got some great things. Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I forgot.
Go for it.
I forgot to put in the code.
Oh. How are you,
It sounds like you guys got a lot of excitement taking place on this call today. You know, everybody's pumped up this Friday, you know, get ready to move into the weekend, have some fun. You know what? Well, I tell you that, you know, Samantha, you definitely got to get to one of our meetings because that bell was ringing all last night with all the new reps coming in. I tell you, it's an amazing time when you hear that bell ringing and you got new people joining the business and they're excited about what's taking place. It's just phenomenal. So, yeah, it's a lot of things going on at our TTPs. People can't get out of there. They don't want to go home. They want to hang around, be there at 10 o'clock.
It ain't out in the parking lot. When I think that they're all gone, you open the door, and it's about 10 or 15 of them still standing in the parking lot talking. So it is exciting. It's hard to get them to go home.
I know, right? Well, you're right. We definitely got a great leader on today. Going to be pumped up, excited about this weekend. So we're going to bring her right on in here and get started. So would you guys welcome with us with the second founding member and the only person to qualify for a Mercedes-Benz in both divisions of our company, Miss Vicki Soto. Vicki, are you with us?
Can you hear me, Pastor Del?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Hi, I'm so happy to be on the call today. And I got to give a quick shout out to Mr. Paul Jackson for calling me Vicki Two-Car Soto the other day. Vicki Two-Car Soto. I said, wow, that's the best nickname I've had my whole life.
Yeah, that's you, Vicki Two-Car Soto.
I love my brother Jackson. I love him. But, you know, I'm excited because, yeah, as you know, this is a record. I don't even know what to call it. It's an amazing situation that we've got going this weekend because it'll be the first Super Saturday that's had a one-star as a guest speaker in the mid-states ever. For 10, okay. Ever. You are breaking new ground, Pastor Dale. We have never had a one-star come to speak for us at a Super Saturday anywhere in this area. And I'm talking, you know, just about every state in this area, you know, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky. I think you've been to Detroit, so you've probably been to Michigan, but we've also got Missouri and Tennessee and a few other parts. Oh, and we just added on New Jersey, so we're getting closer to the coast. But I'm so excited. I can't sleep.
Well, you guys had we had a call with your team earlier this week, and it sounded like a lot of excitement on the phone. People ready to rock and roll. You got people coming all the way down from Cincinnati, Ohio. Man, I tell you, it looks like it's going to be a big party.
Oh yes, Ohio is very well represented. They got Columbus, Cincinnati, and Dayton. Okay, and I'm really excited about that. But more than anything else, I'm really thrilled for the team because they have been working really hard. And as you know, we had a little team competition, and they've been doing their best. Everybody's been doing their best to try to win the competition. We asked who could have the most TTPs in 2 weeks period of time. And let me just tell you, I've heard some funny things over the last couple of weeks, but they've been having parties everywhere. Okay.
Wow.
So I was so excited, that they took the competition seriously, and they've been out there, asking people to have parties for them, and trying to win cash award and that type of thing. So we're excited. And Pastor Dale, I don't know how many times you've been to Ohio, but be prepared to rock Indiana, because Tonda Bergen and DJ McCord are hosting this party. And you guys got a chance to meet them at the East Coast Regional, because DJ was the gentleman who ran up the aisle with a banana. Out of nowhere. I love him. Out of nowhere. Here he comes flying. Now, everybody on the call remembers, I remember that guy. Yeah. We were like, where did he come from? That is the energy that you can expect in Indiana, okay? So I'm really excited for them, too.
Well, DJ, I remember him running up with that banana. Who was doing a presentation or something, and they mentioned? Oh, was it L.A.? I think L.A. was talking about it, wasn't it?
I thought it was Pastor Denise. Pastor Denise, were you talking about something that had to do with bananas?
Well, yeah, we were trying to, explain how you have to have an inward perception of something before you can really achieve it. And I remember I gave the word kichi, and he didn't know what a kichi was. And, yeah. And kichi was like a banana. And then here comes, and then here he comes running down the aisle with this banana. I said, boy, I tell you, that's team spirit right there. That is team spirit.
I said, where did DJ get a banana? He must have had one in his pocket somewhere. I mean, it's not like, and I want to say this, team, it is not like we had a fruit basket sitting out somewhere. He comes out of nowhere with this banana. So I was like, that's what you call a resourceful team player right there, okay? So, and he got
you have him, you have Tonda. They, so they're going to be the key host of this meeting. And we had a chance to have Tonda on the call one time, and it was really, really powerful. Yeah. She has a great testimony, great story. And if I'm not mistaken, is this her first time in network marketing?
That's a good question. I don't think it is. But I think that this is the first time that she's been doing it as much as she does it now. I mean, Tonda and DJ both got team player awards at the East Coast Regional, and now you know why.
Yeah.
I mean, they are the type. They do meetings every week. They Tonda's dangerous. She will talk to people about the business anywhere, anytime. Anywhere. I mean, anywhere. I don't want to call her out because I don't want to say that she works in a store and everybody in the store knows what she does. But she is one of those type of people that when she wants to tell you about something, you're going to hear it. Okay, that's all there is to it. You're going to hear it. So I love them. I do. I absolutely love them. And they told me, you know, didn't even hesitate when I said, "Who wants to host this Super Saturday?" It was like, "We're going to host it. We're going to host it." She was already telling me that a week before I asked who was going to host it. So I'm really excited, and I think that it's going to be high energy because both of them are high energy, and I also think because Pastor Dale is going to be there that we're going to learn some really incredible stuff. So they're really excited, and we've got a whole bunch of new people. So they're really excited. They're like, they don't know who you are. They've heard your voice. They said, we can't wait to meet Pastor Dale. So, you know, so expect that everybody's going to want to talk to you, and everybody's probably going to take a picture of you. So, you know, come with your autograph face and some pens.
Well, I tell you, we're really excited about coming out there. You know, we've never been to Indiana to do a meeting, and to have people there that's really excited and ready to go. It's always exciting. You know, I can say that when we left North Carolina and when we left Atlanta, you know, people were pumped up. They were really excited about growing their business and continuing. And that's what these meetings are for. These meetings are really, you know, to get people the chance to come in and refocus really quick, refocus on what their dreams are, refocus on why they got into this business, give them a few more tools, you know, to get moving and get going. You know, no, I'm not going to have to do too much training because Vicki Soto is their leader. So, you know, so they're pretty well trained already. But, you know, give them a little bit of more tools to get going, help the teams get jump started and moving. And what happens is when we do that, we have an opportunity to really, really make an investment that's positive in the lives of the people that's around there. So we're really looking forward to being a part of all that you guys are doing, because it's going to be a super, super Saturday. And, you know, it's going to be something that everybody's going to remember, I'm sure, for a long time to come about what happened in their business, how the business got jump-started, and what it all meant. So we're really excited. I'm really excited for it.
Well, you know, I have told everybody, of course, everybody that comes into our family, I tell them about how you guys started, how you started with, you know, nobody coming to your meetings, but you didn't give up. And, you know, that's the tenacity that we want to duplicate across our team, because we know that sometimes doing business, especially any kind of businesses, you know, our business, traditional business, any kind of business, when you're first starting, it's hard to see the rewards of your efforts, you know? you really can't see how things are going because you're just starting. So it takes a while for things to happen. And, you know, a lot of us don't have patience because, you know, we're in a society where everything has to happen really fast. You know, we can't even let our popcorn go slowly. I mean, it's bad when you have, you know, something that cooks fast, but it's not fast enough. You know, we have to microwave our popcorn. Think about that for a second. So I would say that, you know, the fact that you guys started off this legacy that we have been, you know, duplicating across the country. We're trying to get people to understand that, you know, people need a place to come where they can see a demo of the 10 sprays, get a chance to, you know, taste them, spray them, you know, see what the rest of the family is like, kind of get a feel for our awesome culture. And so you guys did such a great job. So I really don't have to do a whole lot of training. All I'm doing is passing on, you know, the methods that you have already taught us. And so that's why we're so excited to have you coming, is because we know that you guys have already gotten or have already made a culture that, you know, loves to go to parties. And listening to you talk today, Pastor Denise, about your party, TTP, that's what I love about Friday. I listen to you guys talk about what happened the night before, and I think, wow, that is so awesome. You know, we don't have any dancers yet in our group. Look, I got to start looking for a dancer to recruit for our group, but maybe DJ will be.
Okay, so you can't say that with DJ. I know DJ's a dancer. You can't say you don't have a dancer in the group.
I won't lie. I won't lie. At the launch, I don't know if you know this, at the launch, DJ and I were dancing over on the side, on the right-hand side in the back. Probably people back there remember. The music was so good. We were back in the back dancing in the aisleway. It was kind of funny. So, yeah, he is a dancer. He is. And so, but, I can't clone him. I wish I could clone him because I'd have him right here in our meetings all the time. But,
Vicki, don't forget, I have you on videotape dancing. Remember when you came to East Coast? Yeah, I have you on video. Let me post it. I think I'll post it today.
Okay, family, be warned. Wherever you are, you will be videotaped. Okay? And that's so funny that you said that, because the first couple times I played that video at our meeting, I forgot that you hadn't called me out in the middle of it. I said, uh-oh, that's right, I was dancing, and she mentioned I was dancing. But, we have a good time, and that's what it's all about. Mel Gill said, if you're not having fun, you're not doing this right. So I guess we are definitely doing it right.
Yes. So, Mel Gill said that the biggest way to grow your business, and one of the best ways to grow your business, is to have big events or attend the big events or sponsor big events and to share the testimony. And I love the fact that you went, Vicki, to talk about how this starts off when you're first getting started in 10 or any other business, that it's a slow-moving thing. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. I'm so glad that you touched on that, because there was a gentleman at the TTP last night. He said, and not long at all, you guys need to give yourself credit. If you've been in the business for 4 or 5 months and you already have your left and your right, you need to give yourself credit, because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do and you're right where you're supposed to be. So the gentleman says, well, it's not happening the way I thought it was going to happen, because, we come in, we see the presentation, and we see the big picture. We say, oh, my God, everybody needs it. This is going to work. I know who I'm going to call. I'm going to get people in a position, blah, blah, blah. And then when it doesn't happen, and the time frame that you want it to, then you feel like that it's not working, but that's so untrue. It is going to take time to build it, because when you build it, you want it to last. I like that Mel Gill said, don't just put any old one on your team. Don't just go out there and find anybody. Get people who are really serious, want to build a business with you. So, Vicki, I'm glad that you talked about that, when you come in, give this thing some time, because you're building your future. You're setting up a secure future is what you're doing. So it's not going to happen overnight, but it is going to happen. You can believe that.
Well, I spoke for about almost an hour before this call to one of the leaders, one of the big leaders in our team, Denise Moore in Ohio. And, she's fired up. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to tell you now. Denise is more fired up than anybody else. And I told her, I said, you don't even, look, I'm thinking she don't even need a car today. She is just so revved up. She can just drive herself to, all of her appointments. But she talked to me, and one of the things we decided, a lot of people, when they have a big event, they worry about this and they worry about that. I'm going to be honest with you. We are not worried. The reason we are not worried is because we know the people that need to be there will be there. We also know they will be fired up because we have already had the small meetings with them, One of the things that Mel talked about early on, and when we were, back in the beginning stages of 10, one of the things he talked about, and I will never forget, as long as I'm around, I'll never forget, him giving me personal advice. Oh my gosh, how awesome is that the CEO of your company is telling you how to do your business. He told me in a very casual setting, we're sitting there, and he said, Vicki, all you have to do is get out there and have some small parties, demonstrate it, show people how to do it, show them how to spray, show them how to taste. They will catch it, and he was so right. I don't care where you are. People want to make it so complicated. We proved in this last couple of weeks, you can have a TTP anywhere, but people make it so complicated. But I always tell people my favorite place to sit down and talk with customers or prospects is a place called Bob Evans, which is a breakfast place. You know, it's got enough room there at the table for 3 other guests. I can set up my little spray holder and everything in the middle. They can all pass the spray. Sometimes we even get the waitress involved. You know, it is the perfect place to have just a small, intimate, and personal PTP. So people think you have to have this, special room, and you've got to, clean up your house and make it perfect and all, and have all these refreshments. You'd be surprised how many people just love going to a nice breakfast and sitting and talking about the sprays. It's always a wonderful thing. So, don't let the planning phases of your business, discourage you. Go on and make it simple. Keep it simple.
And it's really simple. Like the big event. There's a big event. You're having a big event this weekend. And I know, Vicki, I just explained to everyone how easy it is to set up a big event. The hardest part is just picking a date, right? And finding a place.
It's the truth. The hard part is the very beginning, and that is making yourself do it. Ask Pastor Dale. He said to me several times, Vicki, when are y'all going to do an event? But, the hardest part is just saying, okay, we're going to pick this date, and we're going to pick this place. And then after that, everything starts to fall in place. But here's the good news. The good news is my teen family helps me in so many ways. Pat Lowe sent me an outline. I love Pat Lowe. Pat Lowe sent me an outline. She says, Vicki, and she told me, and it's the words that I hear over and over from our family. If you need any help, please, please, please call me. And she meant that because that's the way she is, and that's our 10 family. That's the love of our family, right? So I was like, I took notes in my own mind that, there are going to be other leaders coming up in our 10 team, and they're going to want that same outline, or they're going to want to know the things they need to do and put in place. So we're trying to make a document that people will have, an easy way to start off their Super Saturday.
Simple duplication. It works every time, and it pays off. So if you're not having the big events, you need to get them going. They're fun, and your business grows. And when you have a big event, right? At that event, your business is growing. You're exposing 10 to people who've never seen it before, and you're giving a chance for your team members to see a bigger picture of what 10 is all about. Because you have some team members who's never attended a big event. So it's something, Vicki, you know it. Pastor Dale, you guys know. It's something about going to the big event that just gives you a whole new view of what you are part of. It's a power there. It's a strength there. It's a unity there. It's a joy there. And you know that it's a lot bigger than you could ever imagine. And your belief level grows each time you attend a big event. And as you see the people's expressions, as you hear the testimonies, as you to hear the speakers speaking, the train that you get, you know that you are part of something big. And you have a choice to make to build your future based on your own efforts and based on a team effort, actually, because you have a team working with you. But you have an opportunity to make your dream reality by taking hold of something that's going to give you the time and the finances and the health and the joy to do in your heart what you have been so longing to do. And when you think about little things like having a PTP or listening to a conference call or attending a big event, these things, they're really small, but they're big because these are the tools that you need to help to bring your dream to reality. And that's what happens with these big events. So if you haven't had one in your region, get a calendar, pick a date, and let your team know we're going for it. We're going to do it. And just step out there on faith. It's like Vicki said, once they pick the date, and then once they said they're going to do it, everybody came up with it. Okay, let's make it happen. Right, Vicki?
Yeah.
You had more help than you could imagine, right? But if you had never set the date, what would have happened if you never took action to make it happen?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. And I'm so glad that we picked this date. You know, at first I was a little worried about us picking a date in December because everybody's got another mission in December. But now I'm so excited about it because I'm beginning to realize that this is going to fire up the team for all of December, and they're already making plans for all kinds of other stuff, you know. And that to me just shows that this particular product is so powerful that during the period of time where normally networking is at, you know, kind of a low, we are going to be giving gifts and making little packages and all kinds of stuff for people at Christmas time. And it's going to be different than any other thing that I've done, you know, as far as business during this month. So it's been a big blessing. I'm so glad that we're doing it this weekend. And also, I just want to say that, you know, if anybody's out there that's thinking about having a Super Saturday, you know, and what she just said, what Pastor Denise just said is so true. You got to make that date, but also reach out to us. Okay, reach out to us. We will help you. You know, we are here to give you any kind of advice that you may need. So don't be afraid because there's plenty of resources on our team. Okay, that's what I want to say.
I love it. You set it up, and we'll come in and do the work. How can you beat that? Set up a big meeting, and we'll send the team in and do the work. Isn't that a good deal? And Vicki, as far as this Christmas, I think it would be good to be making money versus spending money.
And also spraying everybody. And also spraying everybody. You know, most people don't realize, but, you know, people don't catch the flu in the summertime, okay?
Yeah.
People don't catch the deadly viruses during the summer. In fact, this is when this is the peak season for viruses and other problems. So this is the time that you need to really just protect, you know, the people you love and your friends and everybody else who's in spraying distance. You need to educate them about the spray so that this year they can have a happy holiday for real. They can not have to worry about having a virus or having to, you know, worry about missing work or whatever may happen because of illness. So
yeah.
This is a great time to spread the news.
Yes, it is. Wow. Oh, is Pastor Dolly, you still there?
Yes,
We did it again, Vicki.
Oh, great. Well, Vicki, before we wrap up the call, why don't you invite people to come out and join you guys? And you said that Detroit is pretty close to you. Or why don't you have them invite them out to come out and be with you this weekend?
Oh, I would love to meet Detroit. You know, I've always heard about you guys. I haven't seen your group yet, you know, but you guys are about 4 hours away from us, about 4 hours and 20 minutes, I believe. So please, please, please come down and party with us because we're going to learn stuff. We're going to fellowship. We're going to have a ball. All you have to do is come to the Hilton Garden Inn at the airport in Indianapolis. So it's not that hard to find. In fact, that's what I love about this location. At least it's not in the middle of town or anything like that. It's right out by the airport. And we're going to start at 11 o'clock a.m. and we're going to have a presentation in the beginning for, you know, guests that you may bring. So put somebody in the car with you, and then we'll take a break, and then we're going to go full-on training, okay? So we're pretty excited. And if you need the address here, let me see. I think I've got the address. Yeah, it's 8910 Hatfield Drive in Indianapolis. So it's 8910 Hatfield Drive. And one of the things I would suggest is, you know, fill your car with people, either other representatives or also guests, you know, and that way on the way back, you guys can really share, you know, all the information. I love that part. Don't you guys love that part?
Fun.
I love the part when you're going home and you have your fellow teammates in the car with you, and you're kind of recapping all the good stuff that happened and all the good notes and that kind of stuff. You know, that's my favorite part of going to events. I love the events, but I also love the recap. I love to talk to the team about it. So that's going to be fun. And if you know somebody in the Indianapolis area, be sure and tell them about the meeting so that, they can come out. The guests are free. The event costs $12 online. It's at the www.super10.info. That also gives you all the info. So www.super10.info. Or you can pay, $15 at the door, but the parking is free. And like I said, easy to find.
Okay, Vicki. So you said that's www.super10.info.
Yes, www.superten.info.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, you're going to love that. It's a video email.
Using our sister company, huh?
Yes, using my video talk. I love my video talk because it makes me, I can build a website on my video talk within like 2 minutes. Love it.
Wonderful. Well, Detroit, get aboard. I did get a text from Detroit. I think I put the information to you, Vicki, that there was a group of folks from Detroit that's really trying to get to that event. So certainly they got the information they needed and they're in position to be there. But I do believe Detroit is going to be in the house. Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. 502-387-1423. Y'all just give me a call and I'll get you there. We'll figure out how to get you from Detroit to the airport.
Okay, Vicki, give your number one more time, dear.
502-387-1423.
Okay. Well,
so thank you guys for letting me talk about it.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for, going out there and taking charge and doing what needs to be done to spread the word about Team Effort Network. I know Tansi's going to come in and knock it out, so be prepared. Because once he gets started, you buckle up. But when you get started, you're definitely going to go on a ride.
Yeah, well, I can't wait. I'm going to ask him some questions about y'all's secret sauce. I call it, I heard you talking about ringing a bell. I'm like, they ring a bell. One of my goals for January, well, maybe not January. It's a little cold there. But one of my goals in the next few months is to come to D.C., or not D.C., but Maryland, and find out what you guys do at your party. Because I want to see your party. So.
And we welcome you. That'd be so great, Vicki. I think everyone should attend our Thursday TTT because I'm telling you, with people like Sophia Bridges and L.A. Anderson, I'm not going to tell you what happened to L.A. Pastor Dale, don't tell either what happened last night. Leave me alone. L.A. Anderson and Ray Wright, and we had Paul Jackson and Robert Smith and Frida the Dancing Machine. I mean, we have some of the great team members that come out and they really make it a fun, joyful event. And I'm telling you, we have so many guests every week. We have 10 to 15 guests just about every week, and they're blown away by what they see. And when that bell starts ringing, girl, boy, everybody starts dancing. So I think it's something everyone should be a part of. You got to see our Thursday TTC because they are really, as they say, off the chain, or however they say it. But it's going to be a big event there. Vicki's hosting, and Denise and DJ and Tom and all the great team that's there. I know that it's going to change a lot of people's lives. But let's not forget also Monday morning, not Monday morning. I'm so excited about Mills Hall on Monday. Vicki, woo! CEO from Phil Gill and co-founder Amy going to be on the call Monday, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Vicki, tell me, does Mel know how to do a conference call or what?
Oh my gosh, you will not sleep. I just want you to know that every time he talks on the conference call, it'll just ring in your ears for the rest of the night. You'll be going, oh my gosh, I can't believe he said this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he announced this. Oh my gosh. So yes.
My mouth just dropped open. What he just say? I'm like, did he? And I'm texting her still. I said, Bill, did he just say? Did you hear him just say? And so you never know what he's going to bring to the table, but you want to be there Monday, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, this same number. Get the word out. Join our CEO and co-founder, Mel and Amy Gill, Monday, December the 8th. Well, Pastor Dale, we want to go to Atlanta, bring in Kevin Vaughn and add to this excitement before we go into the weekend.
Well, I tell you guys, KV, go ahead, man. Give us some good words, man.
Go ahead, Pastor. I'll come behind you, Pastor. Go ahead.
Hey, no, man, I'll tell you, we're just excited to have you on the call, man. You always give us some pumped up words. I just want to get it in and say appreciate you so much before you got started.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you. And how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Vicki, Soto, how you doing today? Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, how y'all doing today?
It
I love it. I love it. What a wonderful day, guys. What a great business we're in as well. We're just so excited about what Vicki's putting together. Vicki, you're right. We have a spray for that. We have people for that. We got leadership for that. We got the timing for that. We got everything we need. And as you know, Mel Gill is the E.F. Hutton of network marketing, ladies and gentlemen. So when Mel gets on the call, everybody's listening. I'll tell you that, boy. Right. That is amazing. Everybody is listening. And as Vicki mentioned earlier, we're just so excited with Pastor Dale and Pastor Denise's leadership, too. As you know, Atlanta loves you guys. As you know, we're just excited. Thank you so much for setting the pace and setting the leadership, for the entire world, for that matter, because, we got Anita Pool across the water. We got other countries that are coming on. And believe me, they're going to be looking to you, Pastor Dale, Pastor Denise, to keep these TTPs moving and building up. I just see you guys on Learjets just all over the place in the future. These Learjets are going to be taking you all everywhere. The TTPs and Super Saturdays. It's just going to be awesome, man. I'm just going to be excited about that. But we're real excited about what's happening all around the country. Vicki, so proud of you, of course, for what you're doing. Just keep setting the pace. I don't know what you're going to do, what we're all going to do with 5 and 6 cars. We just have to start giving away cars, later on. Because we're going to be getting them all, I tell you, boy. We're going to be getting them all. Well, whenever y'all ready, I'm ready for some amazing quotes today. That's our key word today is amazing. Y'all ready for some quotes for today?
Let's go. Yes.
All right, here we go. And this is all for you guys. And then the word today is amazing. You are amazing. Here, our first quote talks about, you guys, you never failed to amaze me, guys. Every day, there is something new that makes me love you even more than the day before. I want y'all to say that to somebody else today as well, somebody in the family, somebody in your friends, or somebody in your associates as well, to say that. So you are amazing. Hey, another great quote from Trudy Vygotsky says, you deserve the absolute best in life. You are an amazing and unique, beautiful individual, ladies and gentlemen. Focusing on you being amazing today. And I want you guys to share that with somebody else in your family today. The next quote is, sometimes we come into a person's life not to make them love us, but to let them feel that they are so much worth loving for. Isn't that powerful, guys? I love that one. And the last quote of the day, guys, because you are amazing. Never forget that. Know that you were created and loved by God. And that's enough said right here in that area. The last quote of the day is, you are amazing. And the more you recognize that, the more wonderful, the more caring, compassionate, powerful, beautiful, attractive, giving, genuine, wise, open, receptive, loving, brilliant, strong, joyous, courageous, inspiring others. And you amazing. You are amazing, and you become amazing. Back to you, Pastor Nick, Pastor Dale, and Vicki Soto. You guys are awesome. We love you.
Wow, Kevin, that was powerful. Wow. My goodness, Kevin. You hear what you are, family? You know what great words you are? You better know that you are amazing, and you're doing some amazing things. And we have done some amazing things in 2014, and we're just getting started.
Yes,
so pass it down, Vicki. What's the last invitation before we end up for the weekend?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Give us the last invitation before we end this call.
Oh, yes, be at the Super Saturday, the 10 Super Saturday in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the airport. With special guest, 1-star.
Yeah.
DCQ, founder member. Man, you have a long title.
Yep.
Pastor Dale.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend. We're gonna be excited. We're gonna give you some great reports on Monday. Tune in on Monday. It's gonna be hot.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Enjoy the weekend, family. Know this. Don't forget Monday p.m. Mr. Mel Gill, Amy Gill on the call, December the 8th. Enjoy the weekend. Take advantage of what's being offered. And know this, you are loved and you are greatly appreciated. God bless you all. Have a blessed weekend on purpose.